Hello and welcome to part 3 of my Slingshot video series. In this one we're going to learn how to get these slingshots going the other direction. So far we've been doing them all this way, which if you're right-handed is clockwise. We are going to learn a slingshot that goes counterclockwise in order to change the direction. So for this, I've been calling this either a repeater or a reverse slingshot. A variation of it I call a clock. And we're going to learn all of these. So, you're going to take it about the same length that you would do for a regular slingshot, and instead, you're going to spin it the other direction, so going downward into your off arm. If you're right-handed, this is going to be counterclockwise. And then you're going to bring your other hand up into it. So it's going to come into your other hand, and then you're going to put you're going to let the whip wrap around your handle hand again. So it's going to go over your offhand, and you're going to want this to actually be in your hand so that you have full control over it, not in your wrist like the regular slingshot goes. So it's going to go over your hand here, and then it's going to go over your handle hand again. So kind of hard to show in slower motion, but you're just going to hand off the whip from hand to hand. Now, in order to keep your fibers from tangling on each other, what I find it really useful to do is to pull your tail side back towards you as you're doing this. And this is easier for me if I'm going a little bit faster just because the way the whip flows. But hopefully this shows it a bit so that you guys are able to understand and figure it out from watching. Yeah, it just goes over that one hand and over the other hand, and you pull the tail back towards you. And you can just repeat this, and you can make it small, or you can do really large things with it, or try to send your tail side around with it. And this works really well into what we've already learned. So you can do here, change directions, go over here, come back, do a repeater, stop it, do the direction change, catch handle, go into flow, and you can work it in however you want. One thing that's really nice to be able to do is to catch it off a regular throw, catch it with your palm up, and as soon as you catch it there, you change the directions, and you go immediately into that repeater. And then you can change directions into this. So what that's going to look like, it's just like this. And you can also just change directions this way and just pendulum it if you wanted to. It might be useful for getting used to changing directions and how it feels on your hands so that you can go either straight into the regular slingshot or you can go into what I call a repeater. I will note that with a lot of these video series, names may change in the future once we figure out what they should properly be called. But for now, I'm just going to go with how I think of it, and stay tuned for if that changes. In future videos, what I plan to get into next is doing a little bit more of how to do what I think of as double slingshots, so things that go around both arms before you let go or as you let go, going in both directions, and how you can work those in with stuff using doubles. And we will also go into legs and working slingshots off the legs. And we will go into shoulders and how to get those. And we'll also do a double leg slingshot, which is fairly difficult and really, really hard if you're exhausted at a show. So be very careful with it and when you use it. That being said, definitely one of my favorite tricks. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're getting slingshots down fairly well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I will be happy to work with you and try to figure out where you might be having troubles. That'll be the last video for tonight, and I will be trying to put up more videos soon. Let me know what you want to learn the most, and I'll try to get back to you.